Hello and welcome to Dad Got This. We're into the tough questions like, can I smoke some short ribs on my Ninja Woodfire? And why did the cow become an astronaut? Second one's easy, because it wanted to see the moon. This is 3 pounds of short ribs. First thing we're gonna do is pat them dry. Just get a little bit of that backpack stuff off there. One thing a lot of people complain about on the Ninja Woodfire is it doesn't give you a smoke ring. First off, a smoke ring is absolutely cosmetic. It has nothing to do with smoke penetration or flavor. It is a scientific reaction between the myoglobin in the meat and some gases in the smoke. Now, the reason the Woodfire doesn't create it is because of the way it burns the pellets. It just ignites them, smolders them, and they just kind of smolder. So they never produce enough of those smoke chemicals to make the smoke ring. The reason a full-size pellet smoker burning the exact same pellets will still give you a smoke ring is because it's constantly burning them. It's an open flame. It causes a different kind of reaction with the pellets, causing a different kind of smoke, causing a smoke ring. So it's almost impossible to get a smoke ring. I have tried really, really hard to get a natural one. So let's fake it. What I have here is 20 ounces of high-quality H2O. And this is pink curing salt. We are going to use 1 teaspoon. This is what they use to make bacon and stuff. We're gonna use 1 teaspoon of it in our 20-ounce bottle. I don't know if this is gonna be enough, but you wanna go light with this stuff. The reason you can get away with it curing over a long period of time, it's just like a chemical thing. It's safer. If you get too much nitrates, it can be dangerous for a human being. So we're just gonna use a little. Now that we've made our pink smoky water, we're just gonna spritz these a little bit with our pink smoky water. I am not sure this is going to be enough to do anything, but I'd rather fail at getting a smoke ring and be safe for food. The other way I've seen people do this is they take like 3 teaspoons of it in a gallon of water and then soak the item for 1 hour, but I ain't got time for that. So we're going to try the spritz method, which I've seen other people do, but I forgot the ratio. So I'm guessing. We'll see if I'm right. For seasoning, I'm gonna hit these up with DadRub 1.2. This is my own barbecue rub that I have developed. I actually quite like it, and I've been using it on a lot of things lately. So we're gonna hit these up liberally with DadRub. You can go kind of heavy with this because it doesn't have too much salt. The water's kind of acting like a binder. Recipe for this will be in the description. It's linked to my website, dadgotthis.com. Grab your pellet hopper and fill it with your favorite pellets. I'm gonna use smoke pecan pellets. They are my favorite pellet for the Woodfire. They give the most smoke and the most smoke flavor, and they last the longest out of all the pellets I've tried. And I've tried a lot. Not sponsored. Fill your pellet hopper all the way to the top. I do it because I have the old model with the igniter on the top, but it's just good practice even if you have the new model with the igniter on the side. Grab your pellet hopper and shake it from side to side. You shaking from side to side is optional, but shaking the pellet hopper is not. That is the dad shake. The dad shake either compacts the pellets and makes it burn better, separates the pellets and makes it burn better, or does absolutely nothing and makes me feel like it burns better. I still do it every time. Now, we're gonna go put this in the Woodfire. Turn it on, set it to smoker, set it to 190. Why am I setting it so low? Well, the Woodfire runs hot. It runs hotter than any other smoker I've ever used. So even when you pick a low temperature, it cooks like it's at a higher temperature. So I always cook way lower on the Woodfire than I would on a normal smoker. On a normal smoker, I'd probably do these at about 250. But I'm gonna run this at 190 so I get as much time in the smoke as possible while keeping it food safe. Also, with the smoke pecan pellets, I have found no bitter tastes by putting in during the startup process with that heavy smoke. It just adds more smoke flavor. So we're gonna go pop these on right now. I'm using my little elevated rack. I like this because it allows easy access to the food. It allows the smoke to get to it a little easier. I'm gonna kind of put these, I think, bone down here for the first section, trying to leave some room around them so the smoke can get to them. That looks good to me. And now we're just gonna let them smoke until they are perfectly tender. I have no clue how long that's gonna take. So I'll check in on them every once in a while. I'll let you know what's going on. While we are waiting for those to smoke, let's knock out a quick barbecue sauce. Do it in a pot like this, not in a pan like this. I'm doing it in this so it's easier for you guys to see. Put a pot over low heat. put in 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. You don't want this too hot. We're not trying to burn the butter, brown the butter. We're just trying to melt the butter. To that, add 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar, and just let that combine nicely. You're just trying to get all that sugar dissolved, the butter in there. Once everything looks nice and dissolved, 1 cup of good old-fashioned ketchup. Then we're going to take our DadRub, about 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Mix that in. The last ingredient is diced mangoes with their juice. This is 1/2 cup. These are perfect little single serving ones we get for snacks, but they also work perfectly for making a barbecue sauce. Mix that all in there. If you want, go ahead and add in some cayenne pepper. I leave it out because my family doesn't like spice other than me. Set this bad boy in a pot on low and let it simmer for about 20 or 30 minutes. I almost forgot. You want to add 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce, whatever you call it. 1, 2, 3. Now we simmer. Since it is about 1,000 degrees outside in Florida, I'm here in my kitchen to finish off the sauce. All we need to do after the 20 minutes is blend it with a stick blender or stick it in a regular blender. This is what it relatively looks like after about 20 minutes. And now you have this awesome, sweet, tangy barbecue sauce. That first hour is up. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. Oh, they are looking good already. I mean, those look fantastic. We're just gonna go ahead and flip them just to check them. I know these are gonna probably have to go to around 200 to be probe tender. Oh yeah, they're hard as a rock. They're in the 150s. Lots of time to go. And just for fun, we're gonna hit the backside with a little bit of extra DadRub. Close it down. Barely lost any pellets, but I'm gonna top it off with just a few, and I'm going to hit that wood fire button again for more smoke. Now, why am I doing that? I wanna get as much smoke as I can in this first couple of hours. So, like I said, I have not had any bitter or acrid taste doing this dirty smoke with the smoke and pecan pellets. So I'm gonna hit the second side that I just flipped with that heavy dose of smoke. Hour number 2 is up. Ooh, they're looking a little crispy. Do like that bark looking though. Let's check them for tenderness. Okay. Still pretty tight. In the 170 range there. I think I can go longer. I'm gonna go ahead and spritz them a little bit with 50/50 apple cider vinegar and water. All right, another hour. We'll check our pellets. Still smoking nicely here. I think I'm gonna top them off just so I don't have to worry about it. See you in a little bit. At this point, it has been a little over 4 hours since these went in. Let's see how they are. I think we might have to wrap them just so we can get these done in a relatively decent amount of time. And they do look fantastic though, and they smell better than they look. This is a nice meaty one. Okay, we are pretty firm. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap these. My thought on this is I'm gonna treat it kind of like I would a brisket. So I'm just gonna wrap them with some beef tallow. Got some homemade beef tallow. Get a good amount of that down. And we're just gonna pop these guys in there with it. A little bit more on top. Okay, since I got the bones, I'm double wrapping this guy. Now we're just gonna go pop these back on the wood fire for about an hour, 2 hours, but I am gonna up that temperature to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. That 1 hour is up. Let's see how they look. It's like unwrapping a present. Ooh, they look meaty. Let's check the tenderness. Oh yeah. I'm gonna call those done, and we're gonna go ahead and set these aside to rest for at least an hour. It's been about 45 minutes, and that's all I can wait. Ooh, these look so good. Let's see if I got a little smoke ring out of this guy. I wouldn't say that's a noticeable smoke ring. Definite nice pink meat though. Short rib chunk. Oh, I don't care about smoke ring. Oh yeah, that is delicious. That is amazing. Oh, I don't even need the barbecue sauce, but made it. Ooh, yeah. Oh man. That barbecue sauce just adds like a nice zing to it. Oh, I love the acid in there. Ooh. Oh, this is, well, that's a lot of fat, a lot of tallow. Oh yeah, fantastic. 10 out of 10, no notes. That is fantastic. And if you are looking for an easy principle version of the recipe, dadgotthis.com. Link will be in the description. If you are enjoying this content, please do the likey subscribe thing. YouTube loves it when you leave a like. I love it when you leave a comment. I answer just about every comment in my comment section. Really want to support the channel? Consider becoming a member. 24-hour early access to videos, shout outs, producer credits. Sometimes you get extended member cuts of videos, all kinds of fun stuff. But if you can't, subscribing would be enough. Also, keep an eye out. I will be announcing the pre-order for my Ninja Woodfire cookbook very soon. I placed the order with the printer, so I'm just waiting back for my proofs and everything to happen. It's happening. It'll be soon. So stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me here. Follow me everywhere. With all that out of the way, I guess there's only one question left to answer. What's a bull's favorite type of math? Calculus. Yeah, pretty bad. Dad may tell horrible dad jokes, cook amazing short ribs, but one thing Dad will never do is an outro. So that's it. Bye. This is the part where I thank all of my members. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you so much for your support, and rock on. I don't know why I said rock on, but rock on.